Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our day of Gebuda. Yes, the day of Mars. The color, of course, is red. Now, when we think of red Gebuda, we obviously think of that rust-colored planet Mars. And when we think of Mars, the name that comes up is that god of war. Now, Chesed exists in opposition to Gebuda. And so that means that you can't have a Gebuda without a Chesed. So we're going away from kindness into a place where we're tapping into that fire, the need to just, get something done. Now, how does this work in conjunction with the 72 names of God? Well, before we go into that, I just want to touch upon something really important here. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is the day that Mars always happens. So how do I celebrate it? First thing I do is I look for anything that's red. I might wear a red tie, or I will definitely draw the planet Mars. And I will, activate the knowledge that this is part of my daily, retinue. And that honoring this specific planet and the energy behind it is the foundational aspect today. So anytime I see the color red, I'm going to tune in. Now, we have this primer. And then the 72 names of God comes in. This particular one, we have number 43. According to the center, its nice nailed name is Defying Gravity. So we're defying gravity with three particular letters. VAV, VAV, and LAMED. VAV and VAV. VAV means nail. So you have nail, and then a LAMED. Interesting thing about a LAMED. A LAMED is the tallest letter in all of the Hebrew alphabet. In fact, all letters exist on the bottom part of a line, but Lamed has a little part that sticks up, and it goes over that line. It's the only letter that does that. Interesting thing about that letter, it is another Vav. It's a Vav on top of a bet, or it's a Vav on top of a Kaf. The clarity we need to look up, but the bottom line is that it's called Defying Gravity because the nail sticks in the wall, and that is an idea, that is a notion. And of the three, we have two embedded, and the third is elevated by kaf or a bet. And so we see that Vav, that force that is stuck in place, even has the ability to elevate. That means that using this series of letters in front of us, we can really tap into this idea of letting go of any notion that's holding us back. And really ties in with the spirit of Gebuda in a very positive way. So the systems that we work with really are here to help us, foster a more positive and mental mindset, and also giving us a lot of quivers in our, a lot of bows in our quiver to pull out when we need to, tap into that happiness aspect. Kabbalah is full of it. And every color on the spectrum is there to inform us, provided we're sighted, if we have the gift of sight. Recognizing gift of sight as a gift is the first step to really unlocking all of this. Because when was the last time you thanked the universe that you had the ability to see, or that you had the ability to smell? When was the last time you said to the universe, thank you for letting me have fingers? Oh my gosh, I have fingers. These are gifts that one cannot take for granted. So remember that every time you see a color today. Let it come in. It's a blessing. So keep those rainbows rolling.